Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about being homesick. Let's say you move to Thailand or you plan on moving to Thailand, one or the other. You're still going to have to deal with this possibly, and that is being homesick. Everything is going to be different here if you're coming from a Western country, such as Europe, such as Australia, such as the United States. So when you come here, you're going to miss a lot of things at first. Mostly because you just don't know what to do or where to go yet. So you want to go back to where you came from in your mind, where you had your life down pat. You had your friends, you had your favorite places to go, you had your favorite foods, you had all that already ready to go. Just know this, your first 6 months is the hardest. And the reason being is because you really, if it's your first time here and you moved, you don't know where everything's at, and you don't know how to try to make your life somewhat like it was from where you came from. Today, we're just going to talk about a few things that may help you if you're feeling kind of down and out because you're missing home. So let's go over them real quick. The number one thing you need to do is still keep in contact with your friends and family back home. And you may have to take the lead on this. Sometimes when you move to another country, your friends and even some of your family might just kind of, in their mind, write you off. Oh, they're overseas, whatever, I'm not going to worry about them. In other words, it might be up to you to initiate the conversation to them. In other words, you may have to take the lead on this. Unfortunately, hopefully not, but it was for us. We had to make sure we kept in contact with some of our friends that didn't really try to keep in contact with us. So do that, at least for the first 6 months. Now, when Kendall and I moved here, it took us about six to 8 months to feel somewhat at ease. So I would say Kendall really missed home for the first 4 or 5 months. I was starting to wonder, is she going to be able to make it here or not? I got used to it really quick. I really liked Thailand. I had been here several times before, really liked it. Kendall had only been here one other time, so she wasn't exactly sure. We'd never been up here, Chiang Mai, the northern part of Thailand, where we moved to. So we moved here without ever coming up here before. So I'd say Kendall, was missing her friends, was missing her family, and she kept talking about when we move back, and I knew right then she was feeling down and out. So my objective was to make sure I could do everything I could to make her stay here in Thailand more tolerable. I knew we needed to go out and meet some other people. I knew she needed to kickstart her life here. I think the problem was that she was spending a lot of time at home without her friends, and her friends, some of them, quit contacting her. I mean, they did for the first week or two, and then they were gone, including family. Some family members don't even really call her or do anything to Kendall anymore. So these things do happen. I wouldn't take them too personally. It's kind of like the out of sight, out of mind type thing. Chat with your friends and your family and schedule time to do video chats. That will allow you to see their face. They see you. You're constantly on their mind. And it's going to kind of give you a peace of mind by keeping in contact with your friends and family, so you still feel that connection. Another thing is, from time to time in the country you live in now, say it's Thailand, make sure that you eat some food maybe once a week, your comfort food from the country you come from. Now I'm in Chiang Mai, which is up north in Thailand. I can tell you here, if you're Italian, if you're English, if you're Australian, you name it, you can find that food here somewhere. I know because I've had it. So a lot of times my wife Kendall and I, if we're feeling a little bit down and out, missing home a little bit, we'll go to a place that serves food that we're used to. We're Americans. We're going to eat like a pizza or a burger, fries, things like that. Kind of makes you feel like you're back at home, even though you're not. So it's just one of those things that just plays with your mind a little bit, that if you go and eat food from your original country, can help you feel a little bit better about moving to a foreign country. Now, another thing you can do is join a Facebook group for the country you're in, like expats, like in Thailand. expats in Thailand, Chiang Mai, expats in Thailand, Bangkok, expats in Thailand, Phuket, wherever you're at, there'll be a group of like-minded people, expats that are on there to basically talk with and converse with other expats. And on there, I guarantee you're going to find people that are from your country. Maybe you can connect from there. Maybe there's some expat group meetings that you can go to and meet some other people from your country, or maybe a surrounding country near where you came from. And you can start making some new friends, which is really important for you to do when you move to another country. You're so used to everything and your friends that you always went to back in your original country, you miss them. Make some new friends. Let's say you're not much of a social person, but you still want friends. Get out of your comfort zone and get out there and try to make some new friends. This may sound silly, but try watching at night, if that's the time you normally watch TV. Try watching TV shows that remind you of home, shows you would have watched in your home country. See if there's a way you can get those channels here in Thailand or whatever country you seem to be in. Always try to watch a little bit of TV, things that make you remember home, whether they're new shows, old shows. And a lot of times you can, get those on things like Netflix or other streaming type services. And that's what I would suggest doing from time to time if you're feeling down and out, is watch a show that makes you feel good and comfortable, just like you were back home. Decorate your house, your condo, your apartment the way you would have back home. We have. Our house pretty much looks like an American home. I don't think it dawned on me until I had some Thai people over to our house that had been to the United States. As soon as they walked in there, I go, yeah, this looks like a Western home on the inside. Okay, just without us thinking, we went ahead and bought all the decor and things that make us think of home. Yes, it's good to be in Thailand. Yes, you should try to get into their culture and everything, but don't be in too big of a rush. If you're feeling homesick, decorate your home in a fashion that reminds you of a home from the country you're from. Another thing that may help is go ahead, if you can, and schedule a flight, a trip back to your home country, whether it be a year, the trip's scheduled now, let's say it's a year from now, 6 months from now, 3 months from now. You always have that to look forward to. It makes you want to talk to your friends back home, your family, and be like, yeah, can't wait, I'm coming there in 6 months. My flight's on this. It gives you something to look forward to, and that will help, lift your spirits if you're feeling down and out and homesick for being in a new country. When you move to Thailand, make sure to bring things here that you can't live without. In other words, if there's some items or things that you think you may not be able to get here in Thailand, go ahead if you can and bring those with you on the plane if they'll fit, and bring them over here. You don't want to get over here and there's just, something that you just can't live without. You can't get it here and you're all bummed out about it. So try to do some research before you come over. If there's just something you have to have, maybe it's a musical instrument that you can only find in your country. It's something, your favorite guitar, your favorite whatever it is. Try to bring that thing over here so you're not missing it the whole time that you're spending time here in Thailand. Another thing you can do is, instead of going back to your home country, try to talk some of your friends and family to visiting you. That gives you something to look forward to. You get to have people from your home country here in Thailand to visit you, and it gives your friends or family something to look forward to also, and they'll want to keep in contact with you more often because they're excited about coming to Thailand, and they just want to converse back and forth with you. And, oh, what should I bring? What are we going to do? That kind of excitement. So if you're feeling down and out, invite some people over here. Lastly, don't forget to focus on what brought you here in the first place. In other words, why did you come here? Make sure you stay focused on your objective, not just living in the past the way things used to be. You've got to actively work on making your new life here in a new country. You can't just, woe is me, things just aren't the same as they were back home. What am I going to do? Forget that nonsense. You came here for a reason. Execute your plan. Stay focused on what your objective was here in Thailand. Make Thailand work for you. It's going to take some effort. It's not going to happen by just sitting around at home unless that's your objective. feeling sorry for yourself. So get out and enjoy this country. This country has a lot to offer all over the place. So these are just some things that may help you overcome your homesickness. If you have some other ideas, because I don't know everything, put them down in the comments and tell everyone. We'd love to hear from you anyway. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We really would appreciate it. If you feel so inclined, buy us a coffee. We'd appreciate that as well. And also, if you feel so inclined, if you look down below, there's a button that says thanks. You can also give on there too, and we sure do appreciate it. If you like the video, please click like. I hope to see you again sometime on another video. And I'm going to close this by saying thank you in Thai, which is Kap Kun Kap.